Hi everybody, welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev, Sunday Night Live. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I'm going to get started in 1 minute. Hi Mary Jo Vasti, how are you? I'm glad you're still awake. I see some others coming on now. I only see one name though, so I'll say hi as soon as I see your name. Hi Charlene, hi Carol Schaefer. Thank you for sprinkling. Carol, you're a sweetie pie. Hi, Kay. So glad to see all your names. 1 more minute and we'll get started. Hi, Jean. Hi, Karen. Hey, Karen, looked like you had another wonderful vacation. Good for you. Hi, Joan. Kay is from North Carolina. I love it over there. Oh, I just love it over there. Only been once, but I love it. Thank you, Mary Jo. We're about to get started here. Yep, it's 7 o'clock, so let's go for it. All right, so you know how I've talked to you before about how I personally like other mediums. I like to stamp on fabric. I like to use cottons, muslins, just different types of fabrics and mediums to stamp on if I can. I experiment with them. Well, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm focusing on the stamp set and the dies on the Horizon and the Horizons dies. You can get them currently in the mini catalog. And hi, Annie. And I just think it's a gorgeous, gorgeous set. My daughter, one of my daughters, Allison, lives over Southern California, about 3 hours from here, and she lives near the beach. And I love the beach. I don't get to go that often, but this set reminded me of walking in the sand, getting down close, you know, going through the little fences and finding a little gateway and getting onto the beach. And it also reminded me of going into a garden, if you'd like. And I love both of those. And so I'm just now getting to this set, and I've had a little bit of fun with it, and I plan to have more fun with it as soon as I can. Now I'm going to start with telling you who won a card from last time that I made a card, which I don't even remember what that is, honestly, what the date was. But I had picked a winner before all this happened, and so I'm going to share that with you when I turn down to my desk. Hi, Diane. And let me see, somebody's texting. So I think that's, oh, and then I'm going to show you a sample completely different than using the stamp set, but I'm going to show you how I'm using one of the stamp sets that is retiring. It's called Playful Alphabet. And I talked about that a little bit when I went through the catalog and showed you all the things that are retiring. And I talked about how I love that stamp set and how I won't get rid of, or that die set, and how I won't get rid of it. And so I'm going to share a project for Easter that I made using those alphabets. Okay, so let's turn down to the desk and let me tell you who the winner was of the last cards I made. There's quite a few of them, so she gets to pick. Let me turn you down. And there we go. I told my husband before I came on, let's see what I can remember and what I can't. All right. My stamp pads over here. There's my host code if you have need it for an order for this month, and it's under $150. Would you please consider using that host code? And you can shop with me there at beverlystamps.stampinup.net. And you can email me or anytime with any questions, or if you just want to talk. And then YouTube, if you want to send your friends there if they don't have Facebook. It's just under my name. And I put my replays on YouTube. All right, these are the dies. I laid them out on black cardstock so you could see them very well. And what I fell in love with when I first saw these dies is the fence, because I like the curve of it, how it makes you feel like it's bending in the scenery, and a picket fence, a beach fence, whatever you want to do with it. But I'm going to use a different medium on there today. Hey, Sharon. Oh, so nice to see you. Thank you for watching again, Sharon. So I'm going to put all these dies in my magnetic bowl. Whoa, look at that. They all just flew onto the bottom right there. Because I have to confess, the other day while working on a project, I lost a die. Because I wasn't using my bowl, and I know better than that. And I was using it in the house because I had to hear my mom. I had to be close to her, so I think I landed up throwing it away. I don't know. So that's very sad. So here are the cards that the winner gets to pick from. So you're going to tell me, if you're the winner, which one you want. We'll call this the watering can. And then here for you. And here for you has a matching or coordinating envelope. The world loves notes. The world needs more love notes, I should say. I promise. Love you, or you matter. Hi, Kathy. And the matter is not down, so you can use it or not use it if you are the winner. So the winner gets to text me and tell me which one of these they want. So who is the winner? Mary, there you are. You are the winner. Congratulations. Just let me know when you watch the replay, or if you get on in a minute, just let me know which one you want, and I will mail that to you. Okay, here is the stamp set on the horizon. And I don't have a few of the stamps on their blocks today. I only have the ones I'm going to use, I think. Let me see. Yeah, the birds. I'm going to use the birds for sure, the grasses, and relax. And I think those are all on the blocks already. So I'm going to start out by showing you what this stamp set looks like on cardstock. Because I remember I said I'm going to use a different medium today. And so this is a card made with all cardstock, in colors greens and, okay, I'm losing my words for my colors. A rainbow effect, and see the gate, how it just is rounded. Early espresso was the color I was looking for. And a very nice card, relax and enjoy your day. A little bit of baker's twine. And I don't think I'm using that. Oh, yeah, I am. I didn't pull it out. I'm using that on the card that I'm making tonight. Let me grab that. Okay, so this is the baker's twine. It's the fan baker's twine pack. So if you were in my ribbon share for the mini, you got that. So I use that there. So let me show you the medium. So I'll show you this card again when I show you the card that I'm going to make with a different medium, okay? So let's set that there. What was I going to do next? Let's get what the cardstock I need. So the cardstock I'm using is crumb cake, and it's just, hi April, it's just a regular piece of cardstock cut in half, 8.5 by 11, cut in half. Regular card. The beauty of this card is the medium I'm using. And then for the inside, I've got a vanilla cut down to 4 by 5 1/4, and that's going to go inside. The medium I'm using is, I'm going to get it really close up so you can see all of that in there. It's canvas. Yes, canvas fabric. So it just brought a whole new look to card making. So where do you get canvas? I'm also using the evergreen in color, just a scrap of that. Hey, Virginia. Virginia's here. Help, Bev. How can I help you? I have to stop right now because it is my friend Virginia's birthday today. And I was waiting to see her name because I want to sing happy birthday to you, my friend. And I am going to get a gift to you sometime soon. No promises on the date just because of my situation, but you know that I will. So here we go. If you guys want to sing along, even though she can't hear you, you can sing along with me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Virginia. Happy birthday to you and many more. Happy birthday, my dear friend. Okay, so these are the colors I'm using. I am using, again, the crumb cake. I hope you had a wonderful day, Virginia, for the fence. But I'm going to show you a little trick with that. And then this Relax that was stamped on cardstock, I actually am going to use the same medium, the canvas. See how I already cut it out? I did some cutting in advance. I saw my cousin Tilly was on a minute ago. Hi, Tilly. And then a scrap piece of canvas and another scrap that was just left over that I'm going to use for the inside. Hi, Sandra. Okay, so if I were you guys and I was watching this right now, I'd be saying, fine and well, that's exciting. What are you doing? And where do I get canvas? Well, that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Dollar Tree. That's where you get canvas. I noticed that sometimes the colors are a little bit different. This one's more of a vanilla. This one's more of a white. They come on a frame. Hi, Rosemary. It was so nice seeing you today, my friend. They come on a frame. You can take the staples out of the frame and get a bigger piece. It will have a little bit of holes in it. Or you can take an X-Acto knife and let's go this way so we can see what we're doing. And you can just push it in and cut. That's what I did. And I'm going to do the whole thing again because I will be stamping on canvas more and more and more because I had so much doing that. Oops, there goes my stamps. Hi, Roz. And then you have this sheet of canvas to work with, and it was $1. Well, I think the Dollar Tree is now $1.25. And yes, if you're going to use it for layer pieces, you'll only get 2. But if you're going to use it for other things like images, and I'm going to show you that too, you'll have a good sheet like that. Then you have these little pieces that you can take off. Hi, Debbie. And then when you take all of these staples out, you're going to have an adorable frame. The frame is really cute. It's blonde wood, and you can do more with the frame. Okay, so double your treasure there. It cuts super good on your paper trimmer. That would be my next question if I was watching me. Hey, Janet. I would be saying, oh gosh, but how did you cut it? Well, I'm your test. I do all the testing for you. Voila, cuts beautiful. I do all the testing for you because I want to make sure that anything I'm suggesting is easy to do. And then see, here's that little piece that's left over. It's got a jagged edge on it right here. And I was going to cut it smooth, but I think I'm going to leave it. So there's another one for another card. And then there's another one for another card or a big scrap left so I can cut out other images, like I said. Guess what else? Can you guess? Okay, maybe not, because I would never guess. It works in punches. That is just too cool. It works in punches. Now, I'm going to punch this right now to show you. Yay, I got some hearts. I know, isn't that exciting? Yes, I think so. And I'm just going to make it fit there. And I'm going to press hard because it's thick. Don't want to break my table. I got to go on a table that's going to be more sturdy. I'm going to come over here. There we go. You hear it pop? This is a wood grain, and so that over there is sturdier, so it worked better. Look at that. Blew my mind. Happy as heck when I realized that canvas can be punched out. It's just the right thickness. You know, with cloth you can do it too, but you have to put cardstock behind it so it will work. Well, with the canvas you don't. You just have to be strong, and if you're not strong, wait for your grandson to come over, or your hubby, or your neighbor, or something, and say, hey, punch a few of these for me, would you? Okay, so this is the piece that it's going to fit on the card. Oh, I already have them all in here. Okay, so I have all my pieces here. I'm going to have to use my Big Shot to cut out a few more pieces. Are you ready to see the card now that I've made you wait so much? Can you see the difference from the paper and the canvas? Now check out the fence. Oh, I love the hearts. Look at the fence. Why does it look so 3D? Because I took cardstock and then I cut out the canvas, and I'm going to put it really close how you can see how I put it over to the side so you can see a little bit of the cardstock underneath the fence. Thank you, guys. And I'm in love. I'm in love with this medium. Look how well it stamps with the words. Look how I turned the color into a rainbow background. And then this is the punching, and you can color them with your blending brushes as well. I'm going to use blending brushes. So let's get started because I've kept you in enough suspense, I believe. All right, so I folded my card in half already. Thank you, Virginia. And here is the inside. So why don't I just get that done right now so I don't have to mess with it later. Here is a piece I had cut out already, and I thought if you just put that at the bottom, it just kind of gives your card a tailored look. Is that a good explanation for that? I just really like that extra little canvas on the inside. Now, I haven't used my glue in a while because I haven't stamped in a while. I had a wild weekend, ladies. So my mom, well, let me preface this. While we don't have a cure for dementia, you do have your good days, you do have your bad days. And yesterday was an extremely good day. So all my kids, I have 3 daughters, and their children, except for Allison's, because Allison lives far away, so they couldn't all come, and they work and stuff on weekends too, so they couldn't come. But Heather's children and husband, and Jennifer's daughter and her babies and her husband all were here, and I kid you not, we took my mom out in the back. It was a beautiful day, first of all. Thank you, Lord. It was 80 degrees. And took my mom out back, and she sat out there with us from like noon, I think it was, till 5 in the evening. Her back did not hurt at all, so I think her L1 is healed. She ate as if there was nothing wrong with her because she has not been eating. She's been eating like toddler-sized meals. She ate 2 pieces of pizza, a drumstick ice cream, 2 cups of Coke, chips, sea suckers. I mean, she ate like she used to. So she had a really, really good day. So we were all in such good moods. It was fabulous. And my kids literally threw me out of the house and said, Mom, you go sit with Goosey, that's my mom's nickname, and my husband, Ken, and their husbands. And Ken started the fire in the pizza oven. And those girls made the bomb pizzas. And we just had a fabulous, fabulous day, all day. So today, she got up about noon, and she was awake with us. She hasn't hardly eaten anything today, though. And I had the opportunity, since my girls were here, to go to Modesto and buy a new sofa. So Ken and I went together. Now I'm taking my blender brush and my soft suede ink, and I'm going to start off the paper, start off the medium, just like I would if it was cardstock. So I don't have any blotchy areas, so it's nice and smooth. Ken and I went to Modesto. We found a sofa. Well, I had to make sure he was comfortable because this is for the place where he sits and watches TV mostly. He fell in love with one, but then I had to choose fabric, and with that I need my designer daughter Heather with me. So I came back to Tracy, and I asked my mom if she would like to go for a ride with us and help us pick out a fabric for a sofa, and she was so excited. Yes, I want to go. So my mom went with us, and she had a good time. We got her a milkshake on the way home, and she did very well. But when we got home, that was it. She was exhausted. Now I'm taking another blender brush, and it's Misty Moonlight blending brush, off the paper and going across. So this is how I do the rainbow effect. And isn't it wonderful how it works on the canvas? Get it as light or as dark as you want. Is it going to be sky? Is it going to be ocean? In my mind today, this is going to be ocean. So I'm going to go to Bumblebee, which is a retiring color, which is my favorite yellow. And so that's, I suggest if it's not already all gone and you don't have it, that's a color you get. It's a nice, bright, nice, pretty yellow. Off the paper, off the canvas, I should say, and onto the canvas and off and back on. And then to me, that's sand, ocean, and sky. Okay? So can you imagine the gardens? And then if you have the DSP that goes with this set, I don't have mine out here, but you can find it in the catalog with it. I thought I had it out, but I don't. Oh my gosh, just put the fence on that DSP and you've got gardens. It's gorgeous. Okay, so now let's do the relax. Woo, let's do the relax and enjoy your day. And I am going to do that. What did I do with my sample? Oh, here it is. I'm going to do that in the Misty Moonlight color. Yes, my cousin Tilly. I called her today or yesterday. Tilly, I don't remember what day I called you. I called you today, I know. I think, but I don't know if I called you yesterday or not. No, I didn't because I was too busy. But I called my cousin Tilly today because she comes and stays a week or a few days, not a whole week. She can stay a whole week if she wants to, but usually 3 or 4 days with me in the summer. And she was so uncomfortable on our couch, and I was so embarrassed. And I called my cousin Tilly, Lucille Ball, because she's hilarious. Now I'm using my stamp, looking at me, and tapping the stamp pad onto the stamp because I tend to not get halos, ink around the edges as much as if I did it this way on this stamp. You'll learn your stamps. And if you do get ink on the edges, you'll see it and you can take it off before you ruin anything. Okay, so now I'm going to go right to this medium, this cutout, which is a die in the set, and I'm going to try to get to the top because I want to leave some room for my baker's twine. And I'm going to press. So anyway, Tilly would get in our recliner, in our couch, and there's recliners on both ends of it, and she couldn't get back down. I actually have a video. We're laughing so hard at her because she's like Lucille Ball. Just makes us laugh and laugh and laugh. So let's lift, and there is our relax and enjoy your day. Isn't that great? Okay. So anyway, I tell Tilly that we're getting a new couch so she can be comfortable when she's here. But really, it's seen better days. Okay, so here's a little bit of jute, or baker's twine, I should say. So I'm just going to take a mini glue dot, and I'm going to place that here and press hard and have the mini glue dot come up onto the baker's twine. And then I'm going to stick it behind in the back there. And I'm going to go to one of the little inlets here, and I'm just going to find a place I can put it without
you know, blocking off the words. You can always move it if you don't like where it's at. Find another one here. I think I want to go one more time here, and then I'm going to snip. And then when I put this down with another mini glue dot, this will all stretch out and be cute. Okay, so let's get another one on the end here. Press hard and it'll come up with the baker's twine, see that? Pull this tight, straight, and then just wrap it around and push down on the back and it'll stay. Okay, now you can take mini glue dot, dimensionals, and place them on the back. Just pretend this medium is paper, but it's not. It's just so pretty. You know, it's that texture without a folder. And I watch a lot of ladies on videos during the day that, thank you, that go to the Dollar Tree and they buy all this stuff really inexpensive and they just turn it into so many different things. Now this can go over the edge a little bit because this piece is 4, so it's not as wide as the card. So there we go, like that. And then I can come over to my card base. Let me see, loving your card, beautiful, have to go, darn, kids are calling. That's okay, Tilly. You can watch a replay. Okay, so let's see. I want this over this way, just a hair. You know what? I'm going to leave it off because I just remembered something. Birdies. Birdies in the sky. Okay, so now I'm going to get my black Memento ink. And I am going to check my stamp to make sure I have a lot of ink on there. And then I'm going to stamp these. Now, when you're stamping on this medium, please leave your stamp down on the paper as you're pressing for a minute, because if you stamp boom up, it's going to be way too light and you're not going to be happy with it. So just leave it there a minute. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. So now, if we put this here, and this here, we can go off the card, put this down and not be too far over. And now we can press it down. Now see how I'm gathering these up like this? Another mini glue dot is our friend. And our take your pick tool. And you can just set this little guy down and then pinch those together and press. Oh, it's okay if you're late. And see that? I love that. And then we can put a little gem there for a little bit of bling. So I'll put my lid back on. Turn this around. Remember, I open the sides of my packs, grab a gem, and put it right where that mini glue dot was, and you'll be a happy camper. Okay, so these are the iridescent rhinestones. Okay. So now, the punch I used, just right there, and right there. And like I said, you can color them with your blends also, if you want some more color. So I should have put this down first before I put the rhinestone on there, but I forgot. So when you make a mistake like that, this is like another finger. Just get it there and push it in. Okay. And then get this one there and push it in. And there you go. Okay. All right. So now the fence. The fence is just amazing. So I have these cut out already, but I'm going to get my emboss and cut machine, cut and emboss machine, because I want to show you how the medium works with your dies. That's the scrap. So there's one of the fences, and here's the other one. And this is just hard enough that it just works perfectly. And then I have to cut out the grass with the green. See that? So nice. Voila. Love it. And then let's take the green cardstock and the grass. Now this piece of cardstock has a little fold in it, but I think it's going to be okay. It was a scrap I had, so I'm going to try it. Yep, and that grass just popped right out. So there we go. All right. So you take your pick tool again, the little pointy, hi Kathy, the little pointy end, pop these guys out and then use the little holes like I've taught you. That's what gets the items out of your dies. See how easy they come out? There's not an issue at all. It's as good as paper. Can you tell I'm thrilled? And there's that one. Okay, so here is my, oh, I didn't get this going, did I? Okay, so here are my fences, and we just have to match them up and layer them. You hope you're the winner, Janet. And then put this on, letting the crumb cake paper show through, like I said. It's upside down, but it doesn't matter when you're getting them together. Okay. And that just makes a 3D okay. I must have left the cap off of that too long and it dried up, so I'm not gonna, you're gonna see how much harder it is without the precision glue, but I'm just gonna have to do it without it because it's not coming out right now, and I forgot to fix it. All right, so this is kind of wide, so it shouldn't be bad. Just don't squeeze too hard if you're using this applicator, okay? Just very light. And have your little silicone mat there. So if you get glue where you don't want it, you're not going to get it all over the place. Then I'm just going to use the nose of the applicator and spread what I put on here around, and I'm going to let it set up. Setting up means it's just drying for a second. It turns clear when it dries, so you'll see it drying, and then that just makes it so much easier on you because when it's drying, it doesn't slip around so much. So we're going to flip this over, and remember to just leave a little bit off so the crumb cake shows through there. And then you can bend it if you want, but we have a card going in the mail, right? So we may not want it bent for to go in the mail. So this crumb cake behind it just gives it that illusion even though it's flat. I'm going to bend it a little bit, but when I put it down, it's going to be pretty flat. Okay. So let's go back to the card. And I love Wink Stella on this piece here. I didn't do it originally on the card that I already made. You did see Wink Stella on there because I'm like, what what do I need? And just needed the shimmer and shine here. Hi, Carol. And, okay, so then I did stamp down here with the grass on the original, but the fence and this grass kind of covers it up, but it's there. You can see it, so it's very light. So Evening Evergreen, did I pull that color out? Nope. Let me get it. Oh, I guess I did. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Okay, so I'm going to just ink up my grasses. Now remember, this is canvas, so it's not really, really, really dark, but that's kind of what I liked behind this fence. I was wondering if we can do that. Thank you for the information. You're welcome. If you learn something while you're here with me, I feel paid. I feel worthy. You know, it was worth the time and that you came here to spend with me, because I want you to enjoy yourself and learn something. But do leave it down. See how light it is, really? You could use your Stamparatus and stamp over and over and over if you need to get it darker. You guys know how that works. Some of you do, some of you don't. Some of you that are new are like, what the heck's a Stamparatus? I'll show you that again someday. Okay, I'm just going to clean off this stamp. All right, so I'm going to take the largest gate. This is the longer one. And I'm just going to set that down there. And like I said, I'm going to lay it flat, but it still has the illusion of walking in to a path at the beach. So cute, so pretty. Okay, so because I'm going to lay it flat, and because there's an illusion, I'm only going to put glue on the ends. The two pickets here and then the one there. Turn this over and do the two. I'm doing two on one end just to make sure it stays, doesn't come off. Okay. And then you want the short end, you want the pickets, see how the pickets are pointy? You want the pickets going up and the shorter end in the middle to give the rounded gate entryway look. And you can just see the grasses behind there softly. You can almost hear the ocean or the birds flying through. This is going to take a little bit longer to dry, to stick together, so just know that. And then we're going to take this piece. I just wanted a little bit of grass. This reminds me of when we were in Maine, driving through, and we went to the beaches over there. So pretty. Okay, and then you can just put this down. Hi, Louise. Now, this is blocking the path. Please don't. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Please don't block my path. So I'm going to snip it off, because I want it open for me to get through to my ocean. Okay, I don't like that. It's where I snip, so I'm going to snip a little more. There we go. That's better. And then this goes on to your card base, just like cardstock. See how much more glue you use if you don't have that precision thing from Amazon? These guys. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you like it, Roz. I love it. I do. I just kept coming out here and touching it because, I mean, it's canvas. It feels so good. I truly believe that whoever you send this to is going to open it up out of the envelope and just say, wow, that is so pretty. And you can stamp whatever you want on the inside. This is just simply cardstock. But if you want to be fancy, 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 you could line the inside too and just be double, you know, double fancy. But there you go. And again, I'm going to show you cardstock. Now, there's a wood plank piece to stamp on that. I left it clear because I wanted you to be able to read, relax, and enjoy your day well on the canvas. But see the wood plank that you could stamp here, the trees, the sentiments. I love breathe. I just love that. And then the dies. Okay, I got to show you this too. What I do with them? Here they are. So the dies, I've got to work with this. I cut them out. But look at these mountains. So here's the mountains. And then they have another cutout that you just lay this over and you see the detail. But can you imagine the detail in white for snow caps? Look how pretty that is. And then the little trees, and I think you can probably make these into flowers. But you just make all these little scenes that with this. It's really pretty. It's very different. I really like it a lot. So there's the canvas. There's the cardstock. I have more canvas to use on other projects. The canvas does work with your punches. And so that's a lot of fun. Now, when you cut out your canvas, like I showed you, the whole rectangle out of the frame, and you have that big piece of canvas, I took my medium-sized Christmas tree. Now, those of you that did my Christmas tree class, you have 3 cardboard trees, small, medium, and large. I took the medium-sized tree, and I cut out the canvas into a triangle. Get that out of there. And I dyed it with a blending brush and pumpkin pie ink. I used the playful alphabet dies that are going to retire, and I used this punch to make the pointy end here to point carrots, so it's hanging on my wall, it's pointing to where the carrots are. I used the punch. That's my monthly giveaway. If you place an order with me, you might win this. Randomly, anybody that ordered from me, a regular order, could win that. And I punched out all these green sprigs and then filled it in with Shreddy. And look at my cute little bunny poking out. And this is going to go on the wall, on the canvas, and another canvas piece to cut out just to make the carrot. And then our beautiful ribbon, silk ribbon. Hi, Nana. Hi. So I thought this was darling. I'm going to hang it in I put up my Halloween, my Easter stuff already. I don't have that much of it, but this is going to go on the wall. Isn't that cute? So this is what I'm talking about right now. I love this alphabet. Okay. So congratulations to Mary. You won the last cards that I made. Here is the canvas cards, and here is a paper cardstock. Hi, Patty. Okay, watch the replay. So I'm going to hang for a minute because I notice I cut off really quick when I'm done, and I want to know if you have any questions. I want to know if you love it or thumbs up. You're welcome, Mary Jo. And I hope you'll try it. So you need your inks, your blending brushes, your canvas from the Dollar Tree. Oh, good. Thumbs ups and hearts. Great. The colors I used were Evening Evergreen, Black Memento for the birds, Misty Moonlight for the sky, Bumblebee for the sun, and a soft suede for the sand. And away you go, just like it's paper. Crumb cake cardstock. And isn't it a trip that it works with punches too? Oh, yes, Rosemary. That would definitely, Rosemary just said, the rabbit on canvas. Now, when I went to the Dollar Tree, I knew that this canvas was going to be something I really, really, really like a lot. So, you know what? I said something at the beginning. It's white or it could be an off tone. I don't think that's true. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure that I used soft suede on here lightly to make it this tone. But I'm not positive, so just know that. Most of them are white, so I think that's what I did. So Rosemary is saying the rabbit, if you stamp him on canvas and use him on here, she's right, that would be very cute. Now, there's not a punch for the rabbit, but you can cut him out with your scissors. So I bought like 5 or 6 of these, and there's only one left because I do use them a lot. And they're different sizes. You can get that size or a smaller size. So, all right. I don't see any questions. Thanks for watching. Happy birthday, Virginia. I will be popping by sometime soon and dropping something at your door. And we will see you next time. I don't know if I'll be on Tuesday or not. I will announce it, okay? Thank you. I will be back Sunday for sure. Tuesday, I'm going to try my best. All right, ladies. You're welcome, Roz. Good night, everybody.